What's up guys, this is Dark Magician here and welcome to another KOF video. So guys, after the many videos that I've uploaded this week, another one is here, and this video will be about the Blood Thorns Fightsoul, the new 5th Fightsoul that we've got in the latest patch of the game. So it will be a short video just to explain what is the Blood Thorns Fightsoul. So as you can see, at level 1, it could only be worn by DPS and gank fighters, so it's exclusive for DPS and gank fighters. You can't equip it to a tank fighter. And the wearer could absorb 10% damage reflect from nearby allies. So 10% of the damage reflect will be got by this fighter, will be absorbed by this fighter. So less damage reflect for the surrounding fighters. That's why you would probably like to put him at the middle position, okay, just to make sure he absorbs damage reflection from the nearby allies. Okay. At 2 stars, normal attack and small skill could reduce 10% defense and make bleeding effect upon the target for 1 round. Of course, bleeding effect, losing 10% max HP at the start of the round and reducing 70% healing effect for 1 round. So here, it's straightforward, just a bleeding and with a small reduction in defense. Now at 3 stars, when the wearer HP is less than 50% and under attack, the wearer could steal 20% HP from one enemy with more than 30% HP, and this can be triggered up to 3 times. This is actually like the peak of this Fightsoul. This is the most important feature of this Fightsoul. It's the effect of, well, let's say Ash, let's say Leona, for example. When the HP goes below 50%, he will steal 20% HP from the opponent with the highest HP. Okay, of course, if the enemy, oh no, not the highest HP, with any enemy that has more than 30% HP, and it can be triggered 3 times, so that's actually pretty good, to be honest, okay? Now, at 4 stars, the damage reflection absorbed from nearby allies increases by 100%, so that it can reach up to 40% absorbance of damage reflect, okay? That's nice. Ultimate could also make the bleeding effect upon 2 enemy fighters randomly for 2 rounds. Again, same thing, losing 10% max HP and reducing 50% healing effect for 2 rounds. Okay. And lastly, at 5 stars, when the wearer dies, reduces all enemy fighters 15% attack and defense for 2 rounds, and this is not clearable, and make bleeding effect for all enemy fighters for 2 rounds, such that, again, losing 10% max HP and reducing 50% healing effect for 2 rounds, but this time it is not clearable as well. Okay guys, so you've seen what is the Bloodthorn Fightsoul is all about. It's about casting the bleeding debuff on the opponent and about absorbing damage reflect, okay? Now the question is it a good fighter or not fighter? I'm used to say fighter, okay, but is it a good Fightsoul or not? Well, here I would say it's really not needed, or you can simply skip this Fightsoul unless you can get it to 3 stars. If you want to use it at 3 stars, it's pretty good. I mean, honestly, 3 stars, it's pretty good and it will help a lot. But if you already activated like many Fightsouls, if you already have plans for other Fightsouls, I think this one can be skipped, because at this stage it doesn't really offer much. Simply because we don't have a big threat of damage reflect yet. I mean, we all know, or most of us know, that the huge concern about damage reflection is the new Mr. Karate or Mr. Karate 2, that of course it's still early for him to appear, but other than that we don't really suffer much from damage reflection at this stage. But again, the effect at 3 stars is pretty good, so you can consider it, but it's not a must-have in my opinion. For which fighters you can equip it to, of course you've seen that you can't equip it to a tank, so it's either gonna be a DPS or a gank. I would say it would work best for a tanky gank, like a gank that is at the front position. I don't know, you do have many options. I mean, Superstar Athena, Leona, the tanky ones, the ones that can perform well at the front, because you would want them to survive much in order to absorb the damage reflection, and at the same time they won't be killed by having low HP, so that they can trigger this effect where they can steal HP when their HP gets below 50%. So yeah, definitely you can consider the tanky ganks that are at the front, or the tanky DPS, but usually ganks are simply tankier than DPSs, that's all. So yeah guys, I think that was it regarding the Blood Thorns Fightsoul. We still have one video to upload, which is the melee neighborhood. Hopefully, of course, I'm gonna do it on Monday or Tuesday, you know, whenever we get the melee neighborhood again. And yeah, until then guys, I'm gonna be seeing you in the next video. Peace out.